Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Shell Marie.
My name is Chelsea. So this week we went to the mud volcano. If you're from Trinidad, you probably already know, or you probably don't, I don't know, that there are several mud volcanoes in Trinidad, mostly to like the southern region of Trinidad. I think the one that we went to is the only one you could bathe in. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong about that, please correct me down below and let me know the other mud volcanoes that you can bathe in. It is the Bunsee trace mud volcano in Penal. I think a lot of people call it Le Michel as well. I don't know if it's the same volcano. Disclaimer, I did not record a lot of these clips because I was covered in mud or I was wet. So a lot of the clips were filmed by my friend, hence there's not a lot of talking in them. So I will be talking to you from the future about past Chelsea because excitement. It didn't take very long to get there. We did get lost, even though I've been there a couple of times before, just because everything kind of looks alike down there. I think it's because I don't really know the roads that well, so that's why it looks the same to me. Google Maps was sending us to like, because there are different mud volcanoes in that area alone, so it was sending us to like different ones, and I was just like, where is the like stress. When we got there, it was a pretty long dirt road to get in. There was a lot of gravel on the road just to make sure there weren't like all those potholes for you to get stuck in. It's nice and green just because rainy season. It's also really pretty in the dry season. I think the dry season is the best time to go just because you can drive all the way up to the volcano. Basically, story time, guys. We started driving to the volcano and then we reached like the really muddy part. It wasn't raining, so we're like, okay, well it looks fine, it's not too muddy there, it's like too deep or anything. So we started driving. So I got through. So guys, we made it through the dangerous part. It was very muddy and the car started shifting. It was crazy, but we're almost there. Like, I feel like it's just over the hill that I'm gonna show you. And then my parents were in the car, the other car, and they got stuck in the mud.
We stuck.
So then it took us a good while trying to put down sticks and stones so that the tires would move smoothly over it. It just couldn't. So me, using all my driving skills, went and I moved the car out of the mud, and then I had to move the car back to the other side because it looked like rain was coming. Guys, we made it. I moved the cars back over there. Now we are walking to the mud volcano. Let's say, but hello, hi.
Out the mud. You have to turn on the pump. Right. I suggest, if you are going to a mud volcano to bathe, make sure and walk with like a couple of bottles just to fill back at like the beach or whatever,
so that you would be able to wash off when you get back to the car. Also, water to drink, water to at least wash your face and wash your hands with, because if you brought bags to the mud volcano, you're gonna have to find some way to pick it back up if you're covered in mud. So bring a little bit of water, wash out whatever you can, and then you can walk down to the beach, which was an adventure in itself because the path was so muddy to get to the beach. It's like a whole different road, so it took probably like a half hour to get there. If it was dry, to me it would take 15 minutes. Like it's really not that bad. It's a really easy, breezy walk. We kind of just walked in the trees more, but obviously you couldn't like walk that through. When you go, you'll see what I mean.
Basically, it's very slippery scope. So what you can do in instances like this is that you just take two sticks, break them apart, put them at the bottom of your shoe or slipper or whatever the case may be, and you tie them on so they get some traction.
There's like foresty path through the woods, through the wilderness, my baby cousin would say. So you walk through the wilderness and you go like downhill, and that takes you down to the beach. So reached to the beach. It was nice. The water is brown. It's south. Water in south is brown. Bam, wash off all the mud. Of course all the mud didn't come off. And then we were on our way back. There were these very distinct sounds of howler monkeys. When I tell y'all, that's so soft compared to what we were actually hearing. It sounded like this whole Planet of the Apes battle was happening in the forest, and they were just like pew pew pew. And then there was one distinct voice that sounded like a man's voice, and he was talking to the monkeys. And I was just like, how are you talking to the monkeys? I want to talk to the monkeys. I don't want to go to the monkeys because they sound like they're fighting, but I want to talk to them. I think that's so cool. Scary stuff, guys. Scary stuff. But in the end, we made it out alive and muddy. Got to the car, washed off our feet that were horrendous. Washed off, I started to drive away, got stuck in a little patch of mud again, you know, got the cars through, everything was great, made it home alive, and all is well in the world again. If you're thinking about going to the mud volcano, I highly suggest it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think you will thoroughly enjoy yourself. It's a nice experience in different parts of Trinidad, so definitely do it if you're thinking about it. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and turn on that little bell ting-a-ling-a-ling icon so you can get notified every time I post a new video. I post new videos every Sunday. Bye.
Don't leave me, 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 don't leave me.